So, today I decided to make this video because I came back to Blue Archive for the plot. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a brand new sensei, I had already played it for a while. Then I took a good long break to reevaluate my financial powers. You know how it is, gacha games are dangerous, right? When I finally decided to return, I got absolutely bombarded. New histories to catch up on, a new massive deprogrammation event going on, and the global version celebrating 4.5 years since launch. 4.5 years! That's huge. Especially for a game that's always been so controversial because of this theme of armed students and you, the sensei, being the responsible adult right in the middle of all of it. Before we dive deep into this game, I will be 100% honest with you guys. I actually started playing after seeing so many arts of Asuna and Karin on Pixiv. Back when Pixiv was actually in a paradise full of real artists, suddenly there were tons of illustrators of them. Asuna in maid outfits, Karin in maid outfits, Asuna bunny, Karin bunny. Those tight outfits that are insane charisma really caught off my guard. I had to find out where these girls were coming from. So I downloaded the game during the bunny banners, the Karin bunny, the Neru bunny, the Asuna bunny, and the Akane bunny. I confess that at first I thought I had walked into some kind of disguised hentai game, but it is not. Blue Archive loves to play with ecchi and friend service whenever it wants, especially with the students who have, let's say, very generous attributes. But once you get past that first layer, you discover there's so much more to learn. Blue Archive released its first anime season in April 2024 and finished it airing in June 2024 with 12 beautiful episodes to adapt the entire Chapter 1, the history of Abydo's foreclosure task force. We follow the girls trying to save their schools from an impossible debt, fighting against everything and everyone, while Sensei arrives with his mysterious piece of equipment called Shitting Chest. Yeah, that name that sounds like someone's taking a shit on someone's chest, but is actually a biblical reference to the acacia wood used to build the Ark of the Covenant. The devs are surprisingly cultured, I'm impressed. Inside this equipment lives Arona, a super cute and hyperactive AI who helps you with the powers that go way beyond a normal assistance. She can alter reality, create shields, hack divine systems, protect Sensei in the middle of the shootouts, and there's a strong theory that she's actually the missing General Student Council president who disappeared right at the beginning of the game. The resemblance between the two, it is way too strong to be just a coincidence. The gameplay itself, it is really fun. You build your team of students and advance through the maps while shooting. There is no gore or explicit violence. For them, getting shot, it is basically like taking a punch. For Sensei though, a bullet, it is a bullet, as we see in the final chapters of the main history. But what really hooks you, it is the history. Blue Archives delivers narratives that go from lighthearted everyday moments to a complete bizarre and surreal situations. And the most impressive part is that there's almost always a valuable lesson. Overcoming challenges, accepting loss, the importance of friendship, and the weight of being an adult. It is kind of weird that a game known for fan service has such a deep and well-written histories. Now that I'm back, I can say two things for sure. First, for a gacha game, Blue Archive it is insanely generous. Daily logins, events that shower you with pyroxenes, multiple tickets, rewards just for showing up. Even as a free-to-play player, you can build a strong roster without spending like crazy. That's a huge relief for someone who wants to enjoy a history in a planned and optimized way without breaking my bank. Second, 4.5 years into this game and the community is still growing strong worldwide. There are even people who said they were inspired to become real-life teachers because of the care and affection that Sensei showed towards his students. The title Sensei works for both men and women, and the global translation used the pronouns they/them for you. As a Brazilian, I will admit I would feel more comfortable with he/him option because they/them in plural sounds a little bit weird to me, but that's just a detail. And right now, I'm deep into the Kragamation arc and man, what an incredible history. Full of biblical references, giant robots, divine level threats, and a super phenomenal task force right in the middle of all of it. The contrast, it is perfect. On one side, you have a super cute and wholesome moments with your students, and on the other, you have complex plots dealing with real-life problems, responsibility, trust, and even personal growth. Sensei, it is the adult who tries his best to protect his students, while the students learn, through life's hardships, to open up, show their fears, their weaknesses, and their own determination. It is mature, sensitive, and extremely well written. To sum it up, I came for the bunny girl arts, but I stayed and came back for the plot. Blue Archive managed to perfectly balance fan service, humor, action, and deep storytelling like very few games can. It is an experience that makes you laugh, get emotional, and sometimes even reflect on real life. So what about you guys? Do you play Blue Archive for the plot too? Or did you start for other reasons? Which arc or history touched you the most so far? Which students do you think it has the most beautiful character development? Or which moments in the game made you go, damn, this is actually really deep? Drop your comments down below, I read every single one. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. Let's talk more about Blue Archive and other games with amazing histories. Thank you so much for watching to the end, Sensei. See you in the next video. Big hug, and take care.